Hello there people of the internet, this is the Angry Watermelon here, and today I am going to be doing a how-to video. Now this is going to be a very short and simple video, and this is simply how to use Mirillis Action. So this is a video capture software I use to record all my gameplay footages, as you can see here. So to start with, you select your folder where these are going to be, not where these are going to be stored, but where this allows you to like import videos in a way. So if you have like videos in a different folder, like that one, I can do that and that'll bring up my Batman Part 2 video. So yeah, that's very useful. And there's a lot of different things you can do with this. I'm just gonna leave that how it is. Yeah, well, for one, you can do you can record like games and applications such as DirectX and OpenGL applications. So DirectX applications would be stuff like Batman, Call of Duty, and other games like that, like Star Wars and a variety of different stuff. And OpenGL is Minecraft type programs. And then you got then you can also record your active screen, which is the monitor capture basically. Or you can also record a set area. So if you press that, you can like do a set area, as you can see here. So you can like change this however you want just by dragging the sides like that, which is very useful. And I think, how else do you do this? Oh yeah, you grab it there. Okay. So that allows you to specify what region you want to record, which is very useful. Yeah, we got our video file formats we can save in. So you can save in AVI, MP4, or MP4 and video NVEC. Or there might be something different for if you've got a what's the graphics card now? So there's NVIDIA and AMD. Yeah, if you got an AMD graphics card, there might be something different there, but I'm not sure. AVI is the biggest file format, and MP4 is quite a small file format. I mean, that video is AVI and it's about 2.7 gig and it's about 25 minutes long, which is really good. Video size. So this allows you to set what resolution you want to record in. So you can record anywhere from 240p to probably 4K. So if your game is currently in 4K and you set it to original, I think it will record 4K quality. I'm not 100% sure about that. And then frame rate is pretty simple. This tells you what frame rate you want to record in. So I record in 60 FPS because that's pretty standard, and that's very good quality as well. But if you got Minecraft and you got high FPS, you can record in 120. Or if you got a bit of a slower computer, you can record in 30 FPS, which is pretty good. Now you can set the specific duration for the recording yourself here. So like you press the duration, that enables it, and then like you can set how long you want to record for, whether it's an hour, whether it's like 1 minute or something. That's very useful. Use perfect video match. This is for if you are recording a video from your desktop, like there's videos in your desktop. We can actually press on the information here and tell you perfect video match. Perfect video match mode is dedicated to record video materials that should not be used for recording desktop and games. So this is if you want to record video. I really don't know. I don't use it. I don't know what I ticked. Record system sounds. That allows you to record. I think that allows you to record your audio sounds. Like if you go and hear system sounds, yeah. So if you get any beeping on your computer, that will record with that, which is pretty good. Allow multi-channel audio recording. I think that allows you to record both your microphone and the in-game sound at the same time, which is very useful, which is what I always do. And you can record your microphone, so you can do it on like button, like record on button on off, so it like toggles it, so you can press the button and it'll turn it on, and you can press it again and it'll turn it off, or you can just press button down. So if you're holding a button down, it will record your mic. You can have it always record, so the second you press record, it will automatically record your voice till the end of the video. And then do not record. Well, it's simple, it does not record your microphone. Anyway, let's get on to this. So there's also Action live streaming, so you can enable live streaming, and if you connect it up to your Twitch account, or you can do YouTube account, etc, etc. This is pretty simple. You select your server there, that's your service, and then you can select your resolution as well as your frame rate and your bit rate here. You can also set it to auto reconnect, so if the stream disconnects, it'll auto reconnect it back. And you can also say if you're streaming, this will automatically save it to your hard drive as well. So it'll be like recording and streaming at the same time, which is very useful. And something I didn't mention, you can set hotkeys, so like mine is set to F9 to record or stream. Actually, I want to turn that off now. Or you can press that button there as well to start recording. This, I haven't tried this at all. This allows you to remote action. Press record. So I'm not exactly sure how this works, but I'm assuming if you're out and there's something you want to record on your computer for some unknown reason, this allows you to remote action it. I don't know, I've never used this. You can also do separate audio recordings. So these audio recordings are in an MP4 or WAV. I like using MP4, I don't know why. Multi-channel audio recording, I don't know what this is for, to be honest. You can set your duration on here, you can set it to record silence. So record silence is, if you're not talking into the microphone, it will still continue to record the microphone until you talk again, but if you turn that off, the microphone will only pick up any sound when it's recording, well, when you talk into it. So basically, if your microphone has a bit of a buzzing noise and you have it on record silence, it will still record the buzzing noise a bit, but if you don't, it will only record your voice. But it tends to cut out a bit of your audio from when you start talking, which is why I don't like using that. Once again, you can set your microphone to record, always record, and button down and that type of stuff. This is a very interesting one. This allows you to benchmark any game you're playing. So if you want to benchmark a game and see what your highest FPS and that type of stuff is, you can do that by pressing F11, and it works with any game or anything on your desktop, I think, as well. I'm not too sure, I haven't really tried it. I've did it in Minecraft once, which is really good. It also tells you your system specs down here. So mine's a i7 4790K, 4GHz, and I got 32 gig of DDR4 RAM, which is very useful. You can also capture screenshots in BMP, PNG or JPEG file, which is really good, so I can just press that and I'll capture a screenshot right there of this. Very useful. You can also screenshot entire desktop, or if you're not recording desktop and you want to do that, no, not that. If you're in game, I think you'll capture the entire thing. I'm not too sure about that as well. The only two things I've used is live stream and recording, as always. I recommend recording 1080p 60 FPS if your computer can handle it. And these are some things I didn't show you on here. You can delete and play selected files from here. You can also open your output folder, so this is where everything outputs to. Actually, I'm actually going to quickly change this. So where was I? Action videos. Okay, let's just put that back to that. So if you click on a video, you can also upload it directly to to Facebook. So you can export it directly to Facebook if you wanted to. Just click that. So you can export it to Facebook, give it a title, description, and make it public or private. Or you can export it to YouTube as well, where you can also put the title, description, and categories and private and that type of stuff, which is very useful. So that allows you to directly export from this program itself, which is very good. Okay, so now we're getting to the other settings. General settings. Application window are always on top. So basically, if you're recording, this will always be on top. So you'll always be able to see this when recording, and it'll also show up in the video, which is not good. You can also start the application minimized to tray. So I think what happens is when you start recording, this will get minimized into there automatically, or into here. I'm not really too sure. Hide action on desktop recording. So if you start recording a desktop, this will automatically get hidden down there or there the second you start recording a desktop, which is useful if you want to show anyone any how-to videos on your desktop or anything like that. Show action window when desktop recording is finished. So it's the same as that. It hides it, but this will pop back up on the screen when you've finished recording. So when you press the stop record button, this will show back up on the screen and you can see everything that you've done. Run action on Windows Start. So this is so you enable that, and the second you boot up your computer, this will automatically boot up as well. That is very useful if you're going to use it a lot like I do, but I can just quickly click it there, so it's very useful for me. Force 300 BPP desktop recording. I have no idea what that is, so I'm going to ignore that, and that's remote action. I think that is. Is that remote control? Yeah, I think that's remote remote action, so that allows you to enable it or disable it. Now let's go into the very useful things, such as video record settings. So I always record in the highest possible bitrate and video quality, which gives me a very crisp quality. But if you got a bit of a lower computer, I would recommend turning this down a bit, because when you record in high settings, it does have a bit of an effect on your FPS, like a lot of other programs do. I'm not sure what the input range is. I'll just leave that 0 to 255, and that seems to work fine. Use multi-core recording. So if you got like a quad-core computer or anything like that, maybe even dual-core to be honest, you can do that, and that will utilize all your cores to when you're recording. I think it just allows you to encode the video a lot quicker. I'm not really too sure. Record the mouse cursor. So as you can see, my cursor is on screen here. So if that's ticked, you'll be able to record your mouse cursor and it'll show it on the video. And you've also got visualize mouse clicks. So if you're recording a desktop and you've got that on, every time you click somewhere, it'll like flash the little mouse icon. So when you click, you'll send out like a little circle. I'm not sure how to show it. Let's see if I can quickly show this. Actually, no, I can't. But yeah, I think you get the point. This is a good one for if you're streaming. It allows you to use an overlay graphic. So what I do here, if I go to my C drive and my desktop, users, Thomas, where's my desktop? Recording stuff and then stream stuff. So I can like set a template. So this will be overlaid in the video itself. So if I'm streaming, that will be overlaid like over the entire video at the bottom, or you can center it top left, top right. So if it's like just a little icon you want, you can set exactly where you want it to be positioned. I really like that feature for streaming. Video settings. So you can set it so it always records your camera, or you can have it so it's like button down the same as your microphone. This is where you select your webcam. I've got a Bison Cam MB Pro. I don't know what that is. It's built into my laptop. Capture resolution. So this allows you to set the resolution of your webcam itself. So you can set it to 640 by 480 or 1920 by 1080, depending on how good your camera is. You can set the video size here, as well as the horizontal position and the vertical position, which shows you here. So there I am. Hello. So you can so if you change that, that'll change where it is on the screen, such as that. You can also change the video size, so it goes like that. And you can change the vertical position, so it can go to the bottom. And you can also change it to a 16 by 9 or 4 by 3 using that, which is very useful. Okay, let's get on to the microphone settings now. So this, this is the audio settings. So this is where you select your microphone. I have currently got a Blue Snowball, which is my main microphone. You can also set the volume of that microphone itself. You can have it set to default or that. That button resets it to default settings. And I like to record it into a separate audio track. So when you're editing your video and the audio, there'll be two audio streams, one for the gameplay audio and one for your microphone audio. If you don't have this ticked, all the microphone and the gameplay audio will be in one channel, which is a bit of a nightmare if you want to like change the decibels in the game or the audio separately. And then you got your system sound. So this records whatever. So this records like if you've got a game and it's coming out your system sounds or your headphones, this will record the sound itself. That's not a very good explanation, but basically that records anything that comes out your computer. So your gameplay audio and that type of stuff, this is where it records. This is a neat feature I like about audio balance, about the audio settings on Mirillis Action. You got audio balance, so you can configure it so that your gameplay audio is like 20%, whereas your microphone audio is 80%. So you can clearly hear your microphone over the system sounds. They're my settings. It is usually 16 to 84, but I like mine on 20 to 80. I don't know why, I just tend to like it on that. I can always change it when editing as well, because I've separated it into separate audio tracks. This is your audio bitrate. If you don't know specifically what your audio bitrate is, you can just set it to system default and it'll try and find it for you. But if you got like a professional like Roadmaster microphone, then you can set it to the highest bitrate and it'll record your audio in the best bitrate possible. Now these are the HUD settings. The HUD settings are what you can see in the top right here, where it says your aero, which is a desktop, and your FPS. So you can hide the HUD during the desktop recording. So the second you press record, that'll get hidden, so you can't see it. Or you can see it. You can set it so it does not record, so this part does not record in games or applications, but it still shows you on the screen. So every time I record, that's always on the top right on the screen. You guys never see it because I got that ticked. You can also have it so hide HUD on action startup. So basically the second you start action, the HUD will be hidden and you can't see any of that, which is, well, I don't know why you'd want that. I like having that there, to be honest. But yeah. Show recorded webcams preview. So if you got that enabled, I think you can, when you're recording, you'll be able to see your webcam, but it won't show up in the video until it's fully done. I think that's how it works. I've never tried it. Pardon me, I got a bit of a cough. Now here's your export settings. So if you haven't got NVIDIA, you can export it as MP4 or AVI here. This allows you to use hardware acceleration for video encoding, like I was talking about earlier, the NVIDIA NVEC, or if you guys have AMD, I'm not really too sure. You can export the mouse cursor and mouse cursor visualization, so that will be exported into the video with it or separately. I believe that's how it works. Now upload settings. So here, no, not there. Where is it? Here. So if you can see the YouTube here, when you export it, you can have it so it automatically exports to YouTube in like separate parts. So it could be 15 to 20-minute parts, and it'll automatically split the video up when you upload it. And then export output folder is whenever you stop recording, this is where the videos will be exported to. So I've got them exported to here, which is my action videos folder. And then this is your specific hotkey buttons. So you can cancel recording, bookmarks and that type of stuff, and video record, benchmark record, all of that type of stuff using, I use the F9 keys. The only one that I really use is F9, which is just to record my video and to stop record, which is amazing. I just love being able to have a hotkey. But yeah, I'm not really too sure what to do now. I guess I can give you a demonstration of this recording. So if I press that, you can see that goes red, and it shows you how long you've been recording for, as well as the little indication to say to show that you've recorded. You can then press stop record or your hotkey, and it will record it here. And as you can see, it shows up. That looks strange. Yeah, as you can see everything quite clear. You can see your mouse as well, and then it'll just end the video depending on how long you've recorded. Let's just delete that quickly. Yes, delete. Anyway, that has been my Mirillis Action how-to video. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next time.